Hey everybody, how's it going? Okay, so my last couple of videos have been a little too serious, so today we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to poke fun at Papa Rock Stars. Yeah. So, like I've been telling you guys, I've been reading all the propaganda out there and reading their blogs, and this one was particularly entertaining for me, and I'm sorry I haven't figured out how to get this to show up better on the video, but I'll post a link down below. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to read this to you and provide my commentary like I always do. So here is the checking out your customers, the key to more parties and recruits. Okay. So you could listen to the episode, but I'm just going to read because I don't want to listen to it again. It's mind-numbing and it's infuriating, and I just don't want to do it. So you are doing a party or an event and the people are shopping. Yay! Business is great. When they are ready to check out, do you just bag their orders and send them on their way? Or do you use that one time to build a relationship with them and ask them questions? Let's talk just for a minute about how you can leverage that time and make a difference in your business. 1. When a customer tells you they are ready to check out, take their jewelry and hand them a drawing slip. Ask them something like, awesome, will you fill this out please while I bag up your order? Yeah. Can you give me your personal information please while I bag up your order? I've never gotten a complaint, but I do get their information so that I can follow up with them in the future. This is a great way to start a customer newsletter and find potential consultants and a new party hostess. For more details about that, listen to our show called Drawing Slips. What are they and why should you use them? Linked in the show notes or on the website. While you're bagging up their jewelry, you can ask them what their favorite piece of jewelry is for that night. You can ask them if they had fun. Ask them if they've had fun at any other parties, or if they would like to host one themselves. This makes it more likely that they will choose to come back to you and shop again from you. Since you've already got her talking, ask if she would like to host a party. It can be as simple, hey Linda, have you thought about having a few friends over like Susie did tonight? You can get some free jewelry and Susie gets a reward for your party too. What do you think? I hate this concept. Pampered Chef does this. What's another party thing? Mary Kay does this. All those party-based companies. Hey, if you host a party, so-and-so will get credit for you booking and hosting a party. Do you want to help your friend get more free stuff? Do you? I hate that. And that's how I got suckered in every single time into hosting these stupid dumbass parties. I can't tell you how many slumber parties I hosted to help a friend get another dildo. Okay. Oh, let's see. It's low pressure. It highlights the fun that she could have at her house and get free jewelry too. And then next, regardless of what she said for the first question, ask her if she considered joining your team. It could be something like, I can see you love our jewelry. Have you ever thought of just selling it? You would probably save a fortune on your personal purchases alone. That's how they got me. Again, super low pressure. I love both of these ways to ask because it's easy for me to slide myself into that conversation. I don't feel pushy or sneaky. And since this is usually a minute I have alone with them, it's the perfect time. Do you know why most people don't join your team or host a party? Because 98% of the people polled in a research study by Mary Christensen, a direct selling speaker and training and coach, showed that 98% of the people who don't post a party or join your team were never asked. I love these stupid polls at least she cited who did the poll, but really? I never thought about hosting a party or joining your team because I was never asked. No, they thought about it, and their answer was most likely no. All right. This statistic blows me away. It does for me too, actually. Every time I hear it, 98%. Could you imagine how your business would be if you made a habit of asking every single customer checking out if they would host a party or join a team? Crazy. Yeah, we're crazy. And then she does the online party thing. Now, if you're doing a lot of online parties, which most of us have had to do for the last 2 years, thanks to COVID, you're probably trying to figure out how you can make this work in your business. I've been testing out a new method over the last few months, and I'm loving the results. Really, she's loving them. She's just loving them. Oh, I need to blend my blushing better on this cheek. Okay, I don't look so clowny now. When your customers are ready to check out, you can do one or two things. Have them personal message you to open up Facebook lines of communication. Then send the pictures of what they are buying and ask them for their email address for the invoice. And then finally ask them if they'd like to host or join. Every single time you got to ask them to host or join. Every single time. If you do a Google checkout form, they're pre-made. It's the one called contact form. Got to put that training in there. You can check them out in one or both of those ways. Neither of these methods are good as good as having face-to-face contact interaction with your customers. Resources, drawing slips. What are they and why should you use them? That's the next podcast. And then she does a show challenge. This week, decide how you're going to work your checkouts. Practice your in-person checkout questions and then create a plan of attack for parties and events. Now, do it. Is that motivating? Is that considered training? Because I don't consider that training. It's more like the Keller Williams book, The One Thing. You have to decide what the one thing is. Why are you doing this? It's basically the My Why videos in a book, like a 200-page book. Okay, so just now do this. Do this. This will work for you if you do this. But how many people signed up, under a consultant during COVID? How many of us have had actual in-home parties where we schlep our jewelry over to somebody else's house and have an in-home party? Not many of us. I never had an in-home party, ever. Now, you guys know I worked at a spa, and I was the assistant manager at the spa, and my upline told me, hey, why don't you ask the owner if you could have a display at his spa with your jewelry and you can sell it on the side there. I would have violated his franchise agreement with the franchise company. I would have violated his agreement, and he knew that, and I knew that. So there was no way in the world I was going to ask. But whenever something happened and people were upset, like say a massage therapist called out sick or an esthetician called out sick, and I was unable to get in touch with the customer before they showed up for their appointment, I would always give them a piece of paparazzi, and rebook them for their next appointment with an apology. I mean, that's something that I did. It kind of helped smooth things over. People were always happy to get free stuff. And it was actually kind of nice because I got yelled at less by people by doing that. But, I have a sales background. I've done sales my entire life. I'm currently doing sales right now. And yeah, sales is about building relationships and telling people why the product is going to work for them and why they should buy it. You have to show the value in something. It got increasingly more difficult to show the value in paparazzi jewelry when my customers would reach out to me and say, this broke before I even got it. Even though I bubble wrapped and packaged those things so safely and securely, I can't control the fact that the cracked stone pieces would fall out of their base every single time. And I couldn't control the fact that the tug and pull bracelets were not made well enough that they would bust on the first tug and pull. So it was getting harder and harder for me to show the value in the $5 price point. And I think that's something that paparazzi it's only $5. It's not a big deal. But when you look at places like Ni Hao Jewelry and you see the stuff that they have on their web stores, and like the Tree of Life earrings that were really popular, those Tree of Life earrings are 24 cents a pair. 24 cents. You buy it for $2.75 from the company. So 24 cents is the actual product, and the rest is going to pay Misty, Trent, their staff, your upline, okay? And then if you sell them for $5, you know, great, but you're not allowed to sell for less than that. And I've been having fun searching the Ni Hao Jewelry site for stuff. In fact, I'll even pull it up. So I'm going to take this down real quick. And I am going to show you what I found. So let me take this down. Delete. Yes. And let me pull up the Tree of Life earrings so you guys can see what I'm talking about. These. Remember those, everybody? Remember that hot piece? They even came out in necklaces. It's called the Tree of Life on Ni Hao. And then remember these? These were Starlit Shimmers. They have a different post, but I remember these leaves and these palm trees being Starlit Shimmer earrings. Again, Ni Hao. So, you know, I can't really see the value in something that is 17 cents to 24 cents on a wholesale jewelry website, and that I knew it was going to break all the time. I couldn't justify saying it was a valuable item to anybody, okay? I couldn't justify saying to somebody, you'll love this product and here's why, because we all know that it's not something of value anymore. I mean, we all know that it's not valuable. In fact, we all know it's cheap as shit. So, you know, why would you continue to buy cheap stuff? I know I stopped buying it because I couldn't sustain a business with it, even though I tried. But my customers towards the end were getting frustrated because everything was breaking, or, you know, they would receive something and the rhinestones would be falling off. And how is that fair to the customer base? It's not. It's really not fair to anybody, let alone the consultant who's trying to sell the stuff. So, you know, there's so much. I'm just looking to see if the butterfly necklace is still here. So give me a second. The copper bullet, because we know they love their stupid bullets. The copper bullet's still there, so let me go into interact here. So let me go down. Did I go too far? Yeah, I did. So the guy's necklace, the copper bullet, it's still there. And then notice things are not selling out. I think that's really interesting that things are not selling at all. I mean, I'm looking for that butterfly, but I'm pretty sure it's gone. The stars are still there. But yeah, it looks like the butterfly has flown out of the back office. But seriously, paparazzi consultants, you could get that for a lot cheaper and buy them for a lot more if you just went to Ni Hao and looked up butterfly necklaces. Now, you guys, this pair of earrings right here, oh my gosh, the picture, if I zoom in and do a close-up of this, in fact, I'm going to do that real quick. It's called Sky Scraping Shimmer. They even put a picture on their website where the O-ring is front-facing and looks like it's about to fall apart. And these are just two different earrings put together. Remember those posts from a couple years ago where these were on a fish hook, just this part? And this looks like the rhinestone that went with one of those free pairs of earrings with a necklace. So I wouldn't pay $5 for that. Those look very eerily familiar to something I saw in Ni Hao the other day. Same with those. The only difference between these and the ones on Ni Hao, these wooden ones, is these ones are painted paparazzi pink. But you can get them in natural looking wood. And I've noticed that with a lot of the wood earrings that paparazzi's been coming out with. They paint them purple, yellow, green, blue, brown. But they're all on Nihao, and the only difference is they're not painted. So what does paparazzi do? Order them and say, paint those pink? I don't know. I still think those are cute, but I wouldn't pay $5 for them. Oh, my stomach. Ooh. And then, let's see. Oh, look, another bangle set. Stackable style. Ugh. So, I'm looking to see if the moonstone, that tug and pull, yeah, that's one of those bracelets that I'm pretty sure when you tug it for the first time, it will bust and the beads will all come falling off. Holy crap, you guys. It's still there. Oh, this is hilarious. I thought for sure this ugly thing with those ugly beads would be sold out. They lasted all weekend. The only thing that sold out was the butterfly. That is shocking. I mean, it is ugly, and you know, that's all I can say. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this up. So let me get down here. Come on. All right, see how poorly made that is? I wish my computer would cooperate with me. Stop doing this. All right, see how poorly made that is? How it's all wrapped around together, but that beaded strand doesn't have a way to stop the beads from falling off. And it has so much on that bracelet that if you tug it just the wrong way, it's going to come busting apart. And it looks itchy, but there's so many cords on there. It's just a mess. So, yeah. Ooh, you know, now I'm tempted to just pull up Nihao. So I'm going to do that too because I want to show you the butterfly necklace I'm talking about. Because I'm not sure if any of you guys are as crazily, you know, as crazy as I am when it comes to stuff like this. But I love going on and looking at new releases. You guys know this, okay? So let me go in and Nihao, and then I'm going to type in butterfly necklace. Da, 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 da. Butterfly necklace. Okay, let me find it and pull it up. Still looking. I know. I do stuff as I think about it, so I'm just going to pull this up. Put this over here. And show you guys what I'm looking for. Okay. And this one is going to go down. And this one is going to come up. And let me do my interact. Okay. So here's Nihao. As you can see, they have a lot of butterfly stuff. You just type in butterfly. You can find a ton of butterfly stuff. All right. So you just go down the list. You'll see multi-chain. I'm pretty sure that will be hitting a paparazzi back office if it ever gets less expensive. But that guy, not bad. That butterfly, not too bad, not too shabby. And you just keep going down. I mean, honestly, who in their right mind would wear that? Really? But if you buy things in large enough quantities, you get it for super duper cheap on here. Okay? So those Y necklaces were really popular, you know, where you just put it through the little hole and then it goes like a Y. But there are pages and pages and pages, you guys, of butterfly jewelry. Okay? Tons. And I'm looking for the gold one that was in the back office. So give me a second. I'm searching. but it was a 3-chain necklace with a like moonstony. Look, they even have iridescent stones on these things, you guys. There's that one. Ugly. I mean, I'm just being nice here. But you guys, if you're thinking about quitting paparazzi and you want to do your own jewelry business, there's lots of places online where you can buy your own jewelry to stock your own store. And had I thought about this when I still had my web store, I probably would have done something like this. But, you know, at the time, I was just trying to get my house back. And I wanted the space back. And now I have a nice little alcove where I have my computer where I play video games and, you know, make videos. I like that shirt. So, like, you know. But yeah, building relationships and doing sales is not hard. That one, I'm sure, will come to a paparazzi office near you, and it will be in the bridal collection someday. Who wants to set an egg timer on that? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be right. Now, this is the one, you guys. This one that was 72 cents. They had a moonstone one, but it had the same 3 chains with a butterfly on the end in the back office. It was very similar. And notice it was 79 cents there. Now, here's a multitude of them, a bunch of different kinds. You know, it's just these one-of-a-kind styles and designs by Misty Kirby. We all know that that is not true. You can scroll for hours on this Wholesale website. So those one-of-a-kind designs, I'm guessing it's just her spending hours scrolling through this website. And, oh my God. Remember the Starlit Shimmer earrings that were safety pins? Look, they're right there. Sorry. Yeah, you can spend hours scrolling and then trolling Misty on this stuff. And there's another one. The butterfly, the puffy heart, and the chain. Very similar. But, oh my gosh, you guys. It's so... Just have fun. Just have fun and say, oh, look, I remember that piece. Oh, look, I remember that piece. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to go on here and type in cracked stone, you would find cracked stone pieces on here. I haven't done that yet because honestly, I haven't had the time and I hate the cracked stone. So, but look, this one has the teeth beads, but oh, you guys, it's crazy. But yeah, so we've seen the Starlit Shimmer safety pins already. And that's just by me having fun and going like this and looking down at everything. Oh, Moonstone's iridescent oil slick right there. Another butterfly piece with lots of butterflies. This one is an iridescent butterfly on a choker chain with all this wackadoodle stuff. A rose gold piece. We know those pieces are popular. But a lot of this looks like repeats, but it's not. Every piece has a little bit of a different design. But, you guys, Misty didn't design jack squat. Misty Kirby spent time going through this website, and then maybe she said, I like that piece, but I want it on that piece instead. So she designed, oh, this piece, this one that I've got that says add to cart, that's going to hit your back office pretty soon, you guys. I bet you anything. And maybe that one. You guys, oh look, we're getting closer to those iridescent butterflies that everybody had to have. Had to have those. And now you can get them on Mercari for super expensive because if you're stupid, you'll spend $15 on it. No, I don't want to buy anything. Ugh, that's the worst thing about this website. Hi, how can I help you? It's the same person every time. You can't. I'm just scrolling through and making fun of your website. In terms of paparazzi, not your stuff, paparazzi. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there's tons of butterflies on here. Tons. And I'm pretty sure if you wanted to get yourself some butterfly stuff for your store, just go on here. You'll find it. There's tons of it. That one also looks similar to the one that was in the back office, but less multiple chains. That one looks like something I saw in the back office a while back. So yeah, it's disgusting. Type in tree of life. Type in cracked stone. Type in wood. Type in butterfly. What's another thing that they love to do? It's mostly butterflies. I've not seen a lot of dragonfly stuff, but if you wanted to get dragonfly stuff, they have it here. It's all over the place. They have it on Nihao. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find lots of cute stuff if you wanted to do your own web store and be your own wholesale jeweler. But, you know, look at the descriptions and make sure that, look, bigger safety pins. And what's that supposed to be? The solar system? A bunch of Saturns? That one's kind of nice. It's an iridescent butterfly. I mean, if you like that crap. But yeah, this, guys, it's crazy. So I'm having way too much doing this, way too much fun doing this while I'm talking to you guys. But if you are a member of the Recovering Paparazzi group and you want to review the Policies and Procedures Manual, I believe it should be available in your files now because I put it there. And, you know, I wish all of you who are going through recovery and getting out of this mess that we put ourselves in, all I ask is that you do take ownership for what you have done, like I have. You know, I take ownership for it. I made a mistake. I'm paying for it. But I have nobody else to blame but myself. Okay? I need to blame myself for taking the bait and being gullible and signing up for it. However, I am going to prevent others from, you know, making the same mistake by speaking out. But you have to take ownership that yes, you signed up for this. Yes, you drank the Kool-Aid, and yes, you are healing and recovering and getting out of this, and it will take time. But you have nobody to blame for yourself for signing up to be a consultant. However, Paparazzi Corporate was not truthful in their dealings. They were not honest with us about what they were selling us. They were not selling us one-of-a-kind jewelry, you know, that was designed by Misty Kirby. They were not selling us lead and nickel free jewelry. And the income claims that they made were not 100% true. Because unless you have a downline and focus on recruiting, most of us went into an extreme amount of debt to build our inventory because we were told that the more inventory you have, the more customers will come to you, the more you're going to sell. And I know for a fact I had a lot of customers. I had a web-based store, and the one reason why I think my web-based store was so popular is because I didn't have the pop-up that said join our mailing list, and I didn't have anything on my web store that said join my team. It was just about the jewelry, and it was organized, and you could find things by looking up under, like, you could search by name, color, stone. There's a lot of cute bee stuff. Oh, look, an iridescent butterfly. But people shot my store because they knew I wasn't going to recruit them. And there was one time when I was, you know, during that month of November, my upline sent me a PDF with my picture on it and all the information from my web store and said, you need to put these in with your orders, pack them in with your orders. And it was a recruiting flyer. I lost more customers by putting those things in their orders than I gained. I didn't get any recruits, but because that flyer was stuffed in with their orders because I was following what I was supposed to do, I lost customers from my store. I didn't gain any consultants, but I lost customers. So how many people just like to shop without the pressure of the join my team bullshit? I know I'm one of them now. How about you? So anyway, I'm off to work for my Friday, thank goodness, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you on the flip side.